All right, get this. What if the very people who are masters of the surgical facelift, what if they told you that you don't actually need one to look younger? Well, it's true. That's exactly what's happening. Some of the top plastic surgeons out there are starting to share their most powerful non-surgical secrets, and today we're going to break them all down for you.
And we're not just making this up, we're getting this info straight from the experts themselves. They're literally pulling back the curtain and revealing how you can get these incredible, age-defying results, all without the crazy expense or, going under the knife. So the big question is, what are these secrets? So it all boils down to this concept they're calling the no-knife facelift, and it's exactly what it sounds like. A collection of really smart, affordable techniques that can seriously help you look years younger, no surgery required. Let's dive into their three biggest secrets. And our guides on this journey? They're two of the absolute best in the business, Dr. Leif Rogers and Dr. Shirley Madare. I mean, they're sharing the exact same advice they give to their own patients, so you know it's good. Okay, let's get right into their first secret. Okay, secret number one. It's all about a powerhouse antioxidant that you put right on your skin, vitamin C. Both doctors agree this stuff is absolutely critical for rebuilding that youthful structure in your skin. But to really get why it works so well, we first need to talk about something called collagen. So, collagen, you've probably heard of it, right? It's basically the protein that's responsible for keeping your skin firm and, well, bouncy. But here's the thing. As we get older, or, from things like sun damage, that collagen starts to break down. And honestly, the best way to picture what's happening is with a really simple analogy. I want you to imagine youthful skin as a brand new, super bouncy trampoline. With all those tight, strong springs, it's resilient, it snaps right back. But aged skin, that's more like an old neglected trampoline with broken, stretched out springs. The bounce is just gone. And that's exactly what leads to sagging and wrinkles. And that is where vitamin C swoops in to save the day. When you put it on your skin, it gets right to work, basically repairing those broken springs. It actually stimulates your skin to produce new collagen, rebuilding that whole support structure from the inside. And the results? The surface of your skin starts to look way firmer and smoother. So you might be thinking, okay, why can't I just eat a bunch of oranges? Well, according to Dr. Rogers, applying vitamin C directly to your skin is a total game changer. Listen to this. It delivers 20 times more of the good stuff, the active ingredient, right into your skin than if you just ate it. 20 times. That is a huge, huge difference. All right, so if you're ready to give this a try, here's exactly what the experts say to look for. You want to find L-ascorbic acid on the label. That's the purest, most powerful form of vitamin C. The sweet spot for concentration is somewhere between 3 and 10%. And this is really important. Because it's kind of unstable, you got to make sure it comes in a sealed, dark container that protects it from air and light. And for the best results, just pop it on in the morning. Okay, so that covers tackling things from the outside. But secret number two, this one is all about nourishing your skin from the inside out. Yeah, we're talking about deep internal hydration. But how in the world do you get back that plump, youthful moisture that, let's be honest, lotions and creams just can't seem to reach? Well, the answer, according to our surgeons, is actually pretty simple. It's a once-a-day pill. They're called phytoceramides, and don't let the fancy name fool you. Phyto just means it comes from plants. The whole approach is super straightforward. You take one 350 milligram pill a day. It costs about $10 for a month's supply, and you can start seeing a real difference in about 4 weeks. Just one little heads up, if you have a gluten sensitivity, you'll want to check the source because they're often made from wheat. So here's the really cool part, how they actually work. After you take the pill, these phytoceramides start to percolate up through all the layers of your skin from the inside. And once they get to that outer layer, they basically act like mortar between bricks or like a glue, binding your skin cells together. What this does is reinforce your skin's natural moisture barrier, locking all that good hydration in. And that's what helps reduce dryness and even fill in some of those fine lines. Okay, so let's recap. We've talked about working from the outside with vitamin C and from the inside with phytoceramides. Now, the third and final secret is all about the surface. It's about supercharging your daily cleansing routine with a simple little tool. And honestly, Dr. Rogers has the perfect way to describe this. He says a power facial cleanser is basically an electric toothbrush for your face. And that's it. It just takes your regular cleansing to a whole new level, giving you a really deep clean and some gentle exfoliation at the same time.
and using it is super easy. The recommended routine is just a simple 1-minute cycle. You do about 20 seconds on your forehead, 20 seconds on your nose and chin, and then 10 seconds on each cheek. The whole point is to gently buff away that dull top layer of dead skin. And this doesn't just make your skin look brighter instantly, it also helps all your other products, like that vitamin C serum he's talked about, sink in and work so much better. And you really don't have to break the bank on this. You can find drugstore versions for under 20 bucks. Now, the main difference between those and the pricier ones is really the speed. The high-end ones can move over 300 times a second, which actually makes them much gentler and less abrasive. So that's probably a better bet if you know you have sensitive skin. All right, so there you have it. The 3 big secrets from some of the world's top plastic surgeons. The next question is, how do we pull this all together into one simple, powerful action plan? You see, the real magic here is how these 3 secrets work together. It's like a 3-pronged approach. You're hitting aging from every angle. You're rebuilding collagen from the outside with vitamin C, you're locking in moisture from the inside with phytoceramides, and you're perfecting the surface with a power cleanser. It's a complete system where everything supports everything else. So really, this is a whole new way of thinking about skincare. It's this holistic approach that combines the topical, the internal, and the mechanical. And it's all backed by the very experts who know skin better than anyone. So the only question left for you is, which one are you going to try first?